loves me not. She loves me not me not. Dang, that's getting all middled and mattered. Aunt Sally, you've dropped all your pretty flowers, what I pinned for you special. Aunt Sally, wait. It's me, your dearly beloved Worzel, what loves ya. Come back here for your pretty flowers, or else I'll knock your silly wooden head off. All right then, bubbles to ya. You see if I care.
Oh, my marigold, my daisies, my chrysanthemums, the apples of my eye plundered. How many were there, Milky?
I don't really know as I counted them, Miss Fosdyke. I'd say about 10 bunches of marigolds, ditto daisies.
Flowers, you idiot! How many in the gang?
It wasn't a gang, Miss Fosdyke. It was just a one man.
More of a tramp, that daft fellow what hangs around the village.
Just one tramp. And a hefty brute like you stood by and let him do this.
But I had my hands full of your eggs and butter ought to see, Miss Fosdyke.
Don't look at me, Miss Fosdyke. I was carrying this. The vicar had it on approval from my shop, but he didn't get on with his grandfather clock.
Couldn't you have clogged him with it?
The vicar?
The tramp, you idiot!
I certainly could not. This clock is an antique. It has a very delicate mechanism.
That tramp will have a very delicate mechanism when I finish with him. Which way did he go, Milky?
Toward 10 Acre.
Come along! If we take your float, we might be able to catch them. And you, Mr. Ramsbottom, will need a bit of muscle. Well, we might use you as a witness anyway.
But I've got to get back to my antique shop, particularly if there's unsavoury characters in the area.
And what about my milk crowd? There's all those senior citizens waiting for their yoghurt.
Come along!
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me not. She loves me not. Dang me. She don't love me at all.
You disgusting, revolting, common scarecrow, making an exhibition of yourself. What exactly do you think you're doing of?
I was weeping and sniffling, Aunt Sally, and pulling the wings of these pretty flowers what I give you.
And who gave you permission for it?
No one. I don't need no ignition for the weep and snivel. I can weep and snivel till the cows come home, and no one can stop me.
I wasn't inferring to your disgusting weeping and sniveling, Worzel Gummidge. I was inferring to you pulling my pretty flowers to bits. And what are they doing lying about on the dirty, filthy ground?
Well, you chucked him, Henry, not me.
Chucked them? Chucked them? Dropped them, you mean? And when a lady, such as what I is, drops something, Worzel Gummidge, a gentleman, if he is a gentleman, usually picks them up. So get on with it, you half-witted hay bag, and be quick about it!
Yes, Aunt Sally, right away, Aunt Sally. Here you are, Aunt Sally, with Worzel's loving collopments. Only don't drop them this time.
I drop what I want, where I want.
Naturally, Aunt Sally, of course it. Yeah, shove your pretty flowers in that. Ah, very nice.
What an horrid noise. Must be nasty common human peoples.
Here he is, the blackguard!
There's after Miss Straw, Aunt Sally. We'd best run for it.
Really? What's your predicament to me, pray?
Well, those are her flowers. That's his boggle. Well, Aunt Sally, wait a minute.
Extraordinary. He's just vanished.
Got clean away. How'd he manage that?
Wait a minute, what's that?
Ah, it's just a scarecrow.
Yes, that's all it is. Hello, what's that down there? Isn't that the girl he was with?
Well, I'm bothered.
Why are you bothered, Mr. Ramsbottom?
There in the grass, my Aunt Sally, a valuable antique. She is very valuable.
What's it doing in a ditch?
Oh, don't ask me, Miss Fosdyke. She's been missing for a fortnight, stolen by gypsies, I thought.
Like that villain what messed up Miss Fosdyke garden.
More than likely. She's always getting pinched, just vanishes and turns up like a bad penny. To tell the truth, I'd be glad to see the back of her. You know what that is, of course. Yes, that's It's a genuine antique fairground Aunt Sally. 19th century, of course.
1872. Is Mr. Shepherd here today?
No, the old rogue's retired. I've bought up all his old stock. Yes, it came from a travelling fair in Somerset, he tells me.
Devon. Made in Whitcomb.
I don't make them like that these days. Fashioned by a craftsman, she was.
Ah, undoubtedly. Carved by Seth Plummer, the elder, of course.
You seem to be quite an authority on Aunt Sally's.
Oh, my card. Professor Pike, Piwakawaka Museum of Folk History, Wellington, New Zealand. How soon can you ship it out to me?
Oh, right away, of course. Once we've settled on price.
New Zealand?
Of course.
That's it. New Zealand. Pity you're on your holidays, Mr. Crowman. Otherwise you could have told a poor ignorant Scarecrow where New Zealand is. On the other hand, it's just as well you is on your holidays. Otherwise you'd have stopped me going, wouldn't you? But going I is. Of course, wherever me Aunt Sally goes, Worzel follows. And I'll follow her and follow her and follow her till there ain't no more following left.
The departure of Flight 9 to New Zealand.
Aunt Sally.
Yes?
Are you there, Aunt Sally?
Yes, of course, Isaiah, you stupid clodhoppers. I wouldn't have said yes, would I?
No, Aunt Sally. You just said no.
Worzel,
Yes, Aunt Sally?
I'm hungry. Have you got any chocolate?
Milk or plain?
Milk.
Sorry, ain't got no milk, Aunt Sally.
Well, very well, plain then, you exasperating Scarecrow.
I ain't got no plain neither.
What chocolate do you have?
I ain't got no chocolate, Aunt Sally.
Oh, well, you wouldn't have been thoughtless and stupid. Oh, well, just have to wait till we get to New Zealand, that's all.
Your Aunt Sally, what's New Zealand like, anyway?
Very nice little town from all I've heard. Twice as better in America.
It must be quite far, too, judging from what my stomach just said.
If you're to be my honoured escort in New Zealand, Worzel Gummidge, which I suspect is what you're a-doing of, following me like this, just keep your straw-bag stomach out of it.
Anything you said, Aunt Sally.
And another thing, in case we do get separated, when they roll out the red carpet for me and you have to get into New Zealand through the servants' entrance, just remember, I'm staying at a big house called Piwakawaka.
Please, Piwakawaka.
Or is it Pickapockapeckle?
Plickily Lily Willy.
Yes. Worzel?
Yes, Aunt Sally?
I'm hungry.
Willy Wallace. Don't worry, Aunt Sally. Old Wurzels are coming.
Eva is wrapping. Eva!
Boy, mister, have you seen a brown paper parcel around here?
I have.
Well, which way did it go?
Well, to tell you the truth, it didn't go anywhere. It's in the boot cupboard.
In a boot cupboard? They stuffed my poor old Aunt Sally in a boot cupboard?
Have they indeed? Now, who'd do a thing like that?
That's what I'm asking you, you big lummox. And you said as how you'd see that.
That I did not. I said I'd seen a brown paper parcel.
I know you did, but she was in it.
No, there you're mistaken. There's nothing in there but a pair of me boots back from the mending.
There you booze it, dang me, but you're a slippery talker, making me stand here wasting me time. We... Aha! Ah-ha-ha! Excuses me. I humbly beg your pardon. I should have recognized you straight away. Horse to my yard, James o'Crossed in him in the port and the lie. And what's the matter with you? Don't you recognize the Scarecrow greeting when you hears it?
I do not.
Well, ain't you a scarecrow?
A what?
A scarecrow!
No, I ain't a scarecrow. And I'll say goodbye to you.
Damn me. If he ain't a scarecrow, why's he daft to know what I is? Aunt Sally! Aunt Sally! Aunt Sally!
That one looks like trouble.
I pong. Oh, Aunt Sally. Say them lovely words again.
Top of the morning to you. Is it yourself?
Well, of course it's myself. Who else do you think it is?
I'm thinking you've been sleeping rough.
Of course I've been sleeping rough. I tried sleeping smooth, but every time I nods off, I get so crumpled and crumpled.
There's no call to go without a roof over your head these days. There's many an empty cottage hereabouts.
Whereabouts?
Hereabouts.
Whereabouts, hereabouts?
Listen, if you go through the wood, you'll find a fine place to live in.
The big one or little?
Yes. 'Tis like this. If it's a big place you're after, you'll find it smaller than that. But if it's a small place you want, you'll find it bigger.
Yes. Bigger or smaller? Smaller or bigger? Bigger nor smaller, and smaller nor bigger. Sounds just about right for a couple. This is That's enough, no mistake. Hello. You've been scared stiff, ain't you? Hey. Must be someone burglarifying. Yeah, that's it. Someone's after a little house already. Soon put a stop to that. Yeah, just a ticket for bashing the burglar fire.
Worzel Gummidge! What are you doing with that there spade?
What spade?
You were going to smash it down on my pretty little head, wasn't you?
No, certainly not, Aunt Sally. I would have...
You was going to destruct me, wasn't you?
Construct you? No, Aunt Sally, I weren't going to construct you.
Give it to me.
Certainly, Aunt Sally. Anything you say, Aunt Sally.
Thank you.
You should not have done that to poor old Worzel. I thought you was a burglar-fier.
Burglar-fier? Me a burglar-fier? Do I look like a burglar-fier?
No, of course not, Aunt Sally.
And even if I was a Hey, where have you been hiding, I'd like to know?
Hiding? Me? I ain't been hiding nowhere. I've been looking for you everywhere and everywhere.
What took you so long about it?
Well, I'm sorry, Aunt Sally, but there was an awful lot of everywheres to look in.
Yes, well, now you're here, you can go and get me my breakfast.
Certainly, Aunt Sally. What would you like? Some thistles? Have some grass?
Thistles and grass? Where do you think we are, America?
I don't know.
I'm so hungry. I haven't even had yesterday's tea yet. Look at the state of me. How can I be properly received in society with my pretty dress all in?
Yeah. Well, you just leave that to old Worzel, my darling. I can get you another pretty dress off a clothesline. You just stop your snivelling and your weeping and your blubbering, and don't worry your pretty little wooden head no more.
I can't help weeping and blubbering. I'm so unhappy. I want to go home.
Home?
Yes.
But you is home, Aunt Sally. You're with me. You're with your old Worzel. And you can stay here forever and ever and ever. And live with me in my little big house.
Live with you in your little big house? Your little big house? I'll have you know that this is my little big house.
Oh, no, it isn't, you worm-riddled old skittle. I was here first.
Oh, no, you wasn't, you smelly old noseback. I was here first.
No, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
Wasn't.
Was.
Mr. Gummidge, I presume?
Mr. Crowman, you're unexpected, Ned. What are you doing in Sunderland?
It's what you're doing here that concerns me.
Well, you've got a new hat, I see, Mr. Crowman, son. It's a very nice new hat it is and all. And a new head. Yeah, just as I thought. You ain't Mr. Crowman at all, is you, Mr. Crowman, sir?
I am not the Crowman, Worzel, but I am a Crowman. There is a Crowman for every country. You cannot escape us.
Yeah, but what happened to his reverence? I mean, what's his eminence doing?
Your creator is busy writing Volume 2 of his History of the Scarecrow. He has put you in my charge.
Yeah, well, begging your pardon, sir, then you ain't a real proper crowman like what the crowman is you?
We are all proper crowmen.
Yeah, but you can't do magic like what the real proper crowman can ya?
No?
He asked for that, didn't he, Your Honor? You never catch me giving your highness lip like that. Oh, no, because I was properly brunged up.
Aunt Sally, is it not?
Howdy do, Your Honour. What you going to do with him now? Chuck him on a bonfire?
What? No, your magicianship. Don't throw me on no crackly thing, please.
Shall I collect some firewood, Your Grace?
I think I already see a certain wooden figure that would make excellent firewood, so don't let us detain you, Aunt Sally.
But excuses me, and with great apologies, Your Honour, but this happens to be my little big house.
On the contrary, it now happens to be mine. Workshop at the back, plenty of light, twigs without number. Yes, it's quite an improvement on my little cottage with the rain coming through the roof. And I shall be able to keep an eye on you, Worzel Gummidge.
Oh, you don't have to keep no eye keeping on me, Mrs. O'Neill Crowmancer. Oh, not no Worzel. No, because whatever Mr. Crowman proper may have told you, I don't get into mischief no more, no. I've given all that up, Mr. Crowman number 2, sir.
I hope so, Worzel, I hope so.
Very nice indeed. But where am I going to live, pray?
Exactly where you were destined to live. The Museum of Folk History, Piwakawaka.
See, I'm going to live in a museum where I belong. Where are you going to live? Heaven knows. Probably in a ditch, I shouldn't wonder.
That ain't right what she said, Your Honour, is it? I mean, of course, you're graciously welcome to live in my little big house, but I don't really have to live in no ditch, does I?
Oh, I don't think so, Worzel. We can do better than that. Now, where do scarecrows usually live? Or rather, where are scarecrows usually supposed to live?
Well, you know quite well you're unmightedness in the middle of some pesky field. Here, wait a minute, though. Over here in Zunedin, there ain't no middle of no field for you to put me in, is there?
Follow me, Worzel.
Worzel! You know what to do?
Yeah, but it don't seem fair, Mrs. O'Neill Crowmancer. I mean, what if I were run over by a bus?
Worzel, to your post!
Yes, right away. Right. Haven't we forgotten something?
My apologies, Worzel.